Hi, this is Jonathan. Today I'm going to feature an amp. This is from Vox, this amp behind me. This is the AC10 C1. This amp was passed to me for review from City Music Singapore. I want to thank those guys. Those guys are great in City Music. And it was passed to me just before the lockdown, or what we call the circuit breaker in Singapore. And it's been here ever since. So I've been giving it a try and trying out the controls and the amp itself. And yeah, it's pretty neat. So it features 10 watts power. Or have 4 tubes, 2 12AX7 and 2 EL84 for the preamp and for the power amp. Features a 10-inch selection speaker, and features a very Spartan-like control. You have gain, you have the bass, you have the treble, you have the reverb, then you have the master, and that's it. And the on-off switch, real old school. And apparently this amp was out, was featured by Vox many years ago, and then it got discontinued because the AC15 came out, the AC30s came out, and those were like the hot sellers. And recently, I think Vox decided to reintroduce this amp again and have some little updates. And if I'm not mistaken, the reverb is an update because the old ones did not have a reverb control at all, no reverb in the amp at all. I played with it, and this is my take on it. It's a great amp. If you're looking for the typical Vox amp with its bell-like chime when you're playing clean, this is the amp to go. And the reason why I like this amp because it's small, it's portable, it's really portable. And this is where my hand is. I'm touching the amp right now. This is how small it is, easy to lug around. It's not heavy, and compared to the AC30 or the AC15, this is like easy, portable. In terms of sound, it packs a punch. When I was recording for the song or even for the demo, I was like having it at 25% or 20%, 25% at most. When I first turned on the amp, it was at 50. It nearly blew me away. It was so loud. And for a 10-watt amp, it's really loud. It can get really loud, and it doesn't break up. That's the best part. It's loud and solid. So I guess this amp plays really well with pedals. If if I really want to put in a couple of pedals in it, I think it will take it pedals really well. Now, the gain control. You can vary the gain in such a way where it's easier for you to record at low volumes. Or you don't want to blow the amp until you don't want to have the amp too loud until it's insufferable to your human ear. So having the gain structure there gain control is really useful. Now you're not going to get like a nice overdriven sustain where you can actually solo flawlessly, or can do legato lines on it. No, you're not going to get that. Okay, the gain stages only go so far, and it's really good for riffs. For distortion chords and stuff like that. It's great. You want to have it like semi clean, and that's great too. But I think the killer part of this amp is that it's clean. If I'm playing like a clean sound, it's really nice. It has that mid range, it has that highs, it has almost everything there. Just because it's tube, driven, and you can always hear how when the amp is tube driven, and you have that tube quality to it. And the circuitry, of course, is from Vox, so you expect certain things from Vox, and that's the Vox sound that you expect. And I'm hearing in my ears, and I'm liking it. The cleans are really nice. It chimes, it rings, and when you're playing when you bring out the gain structure, you kind of like bring out the grittiness, the hair of the dog, so to speak. It's nice, and it doesn't get too fuzzy. You can kind of cut down the treble control and get it under control. So if you're recording this with a mic, and there's further things that you can do, you can add a compressor before anything, or even have a compressor before I go into the amp, or you can just record directly bareback, and have a compressor after the mic. You can do that too. But I would prefer a compressor before the amp, and I didn't hook it up because I just want to hear how the amp sounds like raw, like a guitar and amp, and that's it. So obviously you can't have legato lines when you're playing solos. It doesn't have that sort of sound. But you can make do with if you're gonna play a solo with this amp with the high gain control, with a high gain setting, you can probably make do, but it's not going to be like what you would expect from an amp from Black Star or from other amps. Like you have massive gain control, you can do a whole lot of stuff with it. So there's something to note. But this amp selling point is the clean sound. The clean sound is superb, and because it's pedal friendly, you can add a whole lot of stuff in there. And even if I really want to have a legato like, so I just put in a booster, a treble booster or a booster, and if it's still not enough, I could, put in an overdrive unit. But I think having a booster will suffice, because it kind of drive the tubes, and you probably have a little bit more sustain than what you're having right now. And of course, having a high gain guitar with high gain pickups will probably help, right? But then again, you must consider the fact that if it's high gain and it's a single coil, it will probably generate a little bit more noise. And I haven't tried this with a humbucker. It'll probably sing, but it is what it is. So that's it. If you're looking for an amp that is portable and it's from Vox, and you want that typical Vox amp sound, this is the one to go. If you don't want to spend the money on the AC15 or the AC30 because of the size constraint, this is the one to go. And on a side note, I discovered a chip on my guitar. It's okay. I'm okay. Yeah, guitars are meant to be played, is meant to be handled, and sometimes manhandled. So I guess this was caused by one of the power units of my tube mic falling over and hitting my guitar when it was resting here. So accidents happen. And then this another thing about about guitars. If you're gonna play them a lot, you're gonna expect stuff to happen to it, like scratches, knocks, nicks, and all that. And don't get too worked up about this, because it's testament that your guitar has been played and your guitar has been utilized really well. Unless it happened when you lend it out to a friend, that'll be bad. But in any case, I'd rather have this happening to my guitar than paying a whole bunch of money for it to be relicked. Buying a relic guitar, brand new guitar, but it's been relic and it's been made into, I don't want to go there, but I'd rather relic it myself. The fact that this is a testament of where this guitar has been and what I've done with this guitar. Right? So hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up, and I hope you guys are taking care of yourself. I've been eating a lot when this whole lockdown happened, and I gotta like curb my diet a whole lot, because I'm just continuously eating, and I'm gonna put on a whole lot of weight when this thing blows over. So I hope you guys are taking care of home, taking care of yourself. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you again in the next video.